welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Diana here, and today we're having a flash flood in Antigua. The rain has been happening now for almost 24 hours. Yeah, almost 24 hours. So everyone is advised to stay home unless it is extremely important, and of course don't drive unless you have very high vehicle because the flooding is real. So I'm home today. I actually was off, but nevertheless I'm home, and I decided I'm gonna cook. So I said that I'm going to make chicken parmesan. It's one of my favorites. So this is my take on chicken parmesan. I have my chicken breast here. Just took it out the freezer, so it's thawing a little bit, and I'll deal with it eventually. And then I have some of my ingredients right here. I totally forgot I don't have breadcrumbs. And I thought I had bread, so I just grated, but I don't. So I googled the next best option, which would be oats, rolled oats, but my blender isn't working. It's actually a gift I'm planning to give myself at Christmas. So I got crackers, and I'm gonna put them in a Ziploc bag and take my rolling pin and, you know, mash them up, grind them up. So this would be my breadcrumb substitute. So hoping it works out. Also, you should have Parmesan cheese because you're doing chicken parmesan. I don't have Parmesan cheese, but I really like this cheese and I think it'll be fine. So these are some of my ingredients, not all. So yeah, those are a few things that I have. So I'm just gonna start this process. It's my first time making this. So if I'm doing something wrong, don't hold it against me. All right, let's go. Bag, rolling pin, crackers, yeah. So I'm just gonna get to it. So after boiling the water for a few minutes, I threw in the pasta. Of course, I salted the water before I did that, and then I just let it do its natural thing. On the package, it said about 8 to 13 minutes for boiling, so it did that. Broke the cheese in half, and this is me grating out half. I'm not certain if I'm going to use the whole cheese or not, so it just depends on how many pieces of chicken. I plan to cut the breast in half, so this might be enough, but might use the other half too, so we'll see as we go along. One of the recipes that I looked at online, it said that you can add cheese to the breadcrumbs. Of course, I was supposed to crumble it up some more, but I didn't realize that, so yeah, this is just me mixing it in a bit. I have my flour, the mixture, and the bowl for my egg, as well as the remaining cheese that I grated. One egg because, yeah, not a big chicken. So this online recipe said that you should whip the egg until it's frothy, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so this is the station I've set up. So it's the flour, the egg mixture, and then the crumbs with some cheese in it. So I'm just gonna add some seasoning. So I'm adding some salt to the flour. So I'm just adding some cumin to this. And I'm also adding some oregano to the mixture. A secret that no one knows is that you can add a little bit of curry just to add to the seasoning of it. Nothing too much, because we're not trying to turn the chicken yellow or that, you know, that curry color. We just want to add a little spice to the taste. So that is it. So I washed the chicken and I washed it with lime, and then I did some light seasoning because I already seasoned the flour. Now it's time to get them all coated. So I had my non-stick skillet here with some oil, and when it was heated, I placed my chicken in the pan so that I can get golden brown. Now I know this doesn't look like much, but that's just because a lot of the skin that we made fell off. However, I'm positive that it'll come together, so I'm just adding some cheese and then I'm popping it into the oven for about 15 minutes. So this is some seasoning that I had cut up. I have it back in the same skillet, and I'm just allowing them to fry a bit so that I can start my marinara sauce. Alright, so obviously I had to make my own using the tomato sauce. I even added some ketchup, and then of course I stirred in some sugar, added a little bit more seasoning for taste, even some rosemary. So I was stirring this for a little while just so that it would thicken. Is the chicken coming out of the oven. It's 3 pieces. It's 1, 2, and 3. And then this is my sauce that I've been making. I added a little bit of this just to add to the flavor. Yeah, this is my sauce. Alright, so right now I'm just stirring in some cheese, and then something told me, hey, read that recipe again, just to realize that I should have added some of this sauce to the chicken and then baked it. So after chicken was in the oven for about 15 minutes, I took it out, added some of this tomato sauce, added some cheese on top, and then popped it back in for another 5 minutes. And then when I took it out, everything was great, and this is the final product. And I'll say that while it started off shaky, it was so good in the end. Guys, so I'm all finished, and that was the end product, and it was actually really good. The chicken was still very tender and juicy, and I had some and my mom had some as well, and she had really good things to say. I know a lot of footage wasn't in there, but it was hard to film and to do this, but I did enjoy it. I have these real random sporadic thoughts about making things, so finally today I had some time and I did it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, we're still on the flash flood warning, and I'll just insert a photo of outside of my house. Yeah, and that is when it was calm. However, beyond that, everyone is okay as far as I know. So I hope that you are well too. Alright, so until next time. Alright guys, if you stayed to this part of the video, you're super awesome. This is day 2 of me eating it, and I wasn't as tired, so I got some more footage of me trying to prepare it. I did my best with what I had. So enjoy these few clips of the meal. I'm thinking of calling this white cheddar cracker crumble chicken. Just a thought. It's a work in progress. But feel free down in the comment to let me know what's the last meal that you prepared that was totally new. Look forward to it. And of course, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe. I'll see you soon.